to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cyclones will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cowboys offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They'll run play action. Fires left. It's complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And that play fake created just a split second to let the tight end get downfield.
Did you see how that play fake just froze the second level of the defense just for a split second, Reese, and that allowed the tight end to get vertical.
Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Look at that, just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Looking for more room. He's at the 10.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Rush is on him. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they strike first. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Out of the end zone. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Thompson to throw. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end. I know it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
Here on third down for this offense. Reject fires complete. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Cyclones are on the move. Wants to throw again. Oh, he wants it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. And they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
The play-action fake. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Out of the gun to give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out.
Yeah.
Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Still running at the 40. He's running free down the middle. He's at the touchdown, Iowa State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Ain't my fault.
Yeah, this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. That's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
The offensive coordinator here. Let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Now facing a 3rd and long. A run for the quarterback. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Thompson wants to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cyclones! Lining up for the PAT. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to... There he goes! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return. What a play to get the football back. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. And the Cyclones will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the right. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about...
Lot of room to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Fit it in the window for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just if the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's it, 5. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Thompson to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brings into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got the quick completion.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
But how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Flips it out on the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Thompson wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's complete on the right side. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The snap sets up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. There are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And how about this young fella who's slinging the pill, man? His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They had the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Right back to him on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back. looking at matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Quick release by the QB. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
It's a draw. And some room to work. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Cyclones come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turning it on. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the give, looking for room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Thompson to throw. He's got him still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Thompson wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Using the quick game. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, running back gets to give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now trimmed to 28-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy.
Here's the pressure.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moving away from pressure. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Thompson to throw. He lets one fly deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll keep it himself.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
Wants to throw on third down. Sets up the screen. There he goes. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Gets the first himself. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceiver.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Second down, he'll throw it. Punts it out of the air. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Pocket breaking down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The Cyclones just want to hold on to this ball for the final minute. Looking to throw, it's Turbin. He's going to let it go. Hauls it in down the sideline. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Working the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Looking to throw.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Back to pass on second down. Didn't have a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this two-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen some way to get this football back and do some damage with it.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. This is a designed run. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.